Hi guys, what is up? Welcome to Great Gamers, Great Games, and welcome to another episode of
Boo.
me and Jay.
Yep.
Oh, it's just gone off.
Unprofessional.
Oh, I should have it muted for stuff like this, shouldn't I? So, welcome to Gamer Talk, the show where we talk about random news articles from the last week since Thursday gone. The date is the 28th of the 6th, 2018. For those Americans out there that might be watching, that's the 28th day of the 6th month. So, have you downloaded anything from the Steam summer sale?
No, not really. Not yet. I've had a look at a few games, but
I haven't even bothered.
I've had a look. But there's nothing really that's there that's tickling my pickle, as it were.
No. It's just,
It's just shite, innit?
yeah.
There's no games that I think, yeah, I want that.
Yeah, there isn't a lot of games out there at the moment that I'm thinking, oh yeah, I have to have that so I can play that. The only game that I've done that's done that for me recently is State Decay 2.
Yeah. Well, then that's
So,
not even on Steam, though, is it? So
no. So that's that.
that's that, yeah.
Yep, what's your news article?
Oh.
Or do you want me to go?
So basically, my news article this week is PlayStation again with their cross-play capabilities, really.
No, yeah.
And so Sony have spoken out about the whole cross-play issue
Yeah.
and said that they understand that their player base wants some sort of cross-play capability, But-
Yes.
and aren't completely striking it off. You can imagine they want them. You can understand where they're coming from, can't you? Right?
Yeah,
Obviously,
they don't want to lose any money, do they?
well, that's it. It's all about the money, and it always will be. Like, if they were to introduce crossplay, it could damage Sony's reputation of, they could you could just have their customers buying any game if it's crossplay, and then they're losing out on money.
Yeah, because then it's like with PC, you've got access to pretty much every game. The only
Yeah.
games you don't have access to are PlayStation exclusives.
Mm.
So if somebody wants to play Call of Duty, they're not gonna have to buy it on PlayStation. Well, they don't have to buy it on PlayStation anyway. But if they've got a friend who plays Call of Duty on PlayStation, they're not gonna have to buy Call of Duty on PlayStation. I mean,
Well, that's it.
so that'd be
you
where
know-
that'd be what they're worried about.
Then lose custom. I mean, but then on the other side, the likes of Xbox and obviously the Switch, them being released recently, the Fortnite fiasco.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously they can bounce off each other in terms of advertisements and start to say, oh, if you come to us, we can give you crossplay. I mean, Xbox and I think it was PC, not PC,
Nintendo.
Nintendo. They did an ad for Minecraft, like a joint
Oh
ad,
yeah, I saw that. That's brilliant.
which
It's
that's obviously going to pull people in towards that.
so clever as well. So
Yeah.
they've not gone, don't go for PlayStation because you can't play with your mates who haven't got one. They've just gone, by the way,
No.
if you play on PlayStation and you've got friends who play on, if you've got friends up there, they've basically gone, if you get an Xbox and you've got friends that
Yeah.
play on the Switch, you can do both.
You can do
with
both,
your
yeah. You can play.
mates.
But then, I'm sure we played before on Fortnite, and we were playing with someone on the PC.
Yeah, we played with my friend Sean on
So there's
PC.
obviously that it's the whole
Back
the
in
account thing, isn't it? Really.
yeah, it's just the Epic account that people want, but like
So you buy something on the PlayStation, and then you can use it on another console.
no, it's with Fortnite. It's in a special place because
Yeah.
you download Fortnite, you play Fortnite, You make an Epic account.
Yeah.
And when you've got an Epic account, and you play Fortnite on a different, you sign in the same Epic account and it transfers all your stuff over. That's what
Yeah.
people are pissed off at, because you can't even do that.
You can't do that
No, I've got Fortnite on PlayStation and Switch.
on the Switch. Yeah, yeah.
So when I go on my Switch and sign in the same account, it just says no, and that's what people are pissed off at more than anything, because they've spent money on that stuff. They want to be able to use it, and they can't.
Yeah, right, of
PlayStation
course.
saying no.
So obviously you get a device that lets you take it wherever you want to go, and then you can't use it.
Yeah.
You got to make something brand new. But yeah, PlayStation aren't completely striking it off to say that they're not going to possibly do it. Obviously, other games that aren't crossplay are like likes of Rocket League. That's another big title for PlayStation. So yeah, there's minor talk of doing it. Obviously, it's a big money reason. Someone stated that when they were at Sony, the stated reason internally was the money.
Yeah.
They didn't like someone buying something on Xbox and then it being used on the PlayStation.
Which is like proper
It's kind of a
selfish.
dumb reason, isn't it? But then you can see where they're coming from. It's business, isn't it?
Yeah, I watched a YouTuber called Review Tech USA, and he basically said back in the PlayStation 3 days,
Yeah.
it come out because of the massive success of the PlayStation 2.
Yeah.
Hugely successful, blew everything out of the water. Hasn't been outsold until recently. I think it was the Switch. That's outsold it. And when PlayStation 3 came out, they were like, we're mint. So they charged out the arse for the console, and they made it difficult to program for. And then Xbox 360 came in, dead easy to program for. It was cheaper, and it absolutely smashed it.
Yeah, I remember when PlayStation 3 first came out and there was hardly any game.
Yeah, and they've done it this season. Well, they've not done it, but this generation, Xbox have done the same thing. They've gone, oh, well, we smashed it last season. Let's do everything not consumer friendly.
Yeah.
And PlayStation have gone, oh, well, you want to share your games? This is how you do it. You just give your disc to your mate. Because obviously beforehand it was all online, everything. You couldn't, once you downloaded the game onto your console, the original plan
The game was yours,
that's it. Yeah. But obviously they've got rid of that, and it's all gone consumer friendly. And now mid-generation, it's flipped. Xbox has dropped down in price loads. I mean, PlayStation has as well. And now they're doing all this consumer friendly stuff, and PlayStation's sat there all high and mighty because they've got the highest console sales.
Yeah, because PlayStation is smashing it at the moment, especially with all their thingy titles that are just for PlayStation. Like, it's proper smashing it.
Exactly. And then because of that, they've gone, no, you don't.
Are they gonna go daft with the PlayStation 5 though?
Yeah, I think they'll do the same, and then the next console generation will be Xbox 2 for the.
And they'll just ruin it again, or whether they'll learn from the mistakes and hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully, go gain it.
So, in other news, if you follow me on Twitch at the Very Big Fish, I'm running a little competition at the moment where you can win a £10 Street Shirts voucher to make your own t-shirt. All you have to do is subscribe to my Twitch channel. It's twitch.tv/The Very Big Fish, and the first 5 subscribers before the 5th of July will get a chance of winning. I just wanted to drop that in there because nobody seems to be reading my Facebook posts or coming to my channel and asking about it while I'm streaming and subscribing.
Yeah.
So I thought I'd just mention it. Anyway, my thingy bob is Friday the 13th. No more content.
I heard about this.
So basically, Gun Media co-founder and president Wes Kelter says, we can't add any content whatsoever. Nada. Not even a new rock or tree. So basically, this is because of a legal battle between the writer of the first film, Victor Miller, and Sean Cunningham, the director and producer of the film. Apparently, this is a quote, Development on games just can't pause indefinitely and pick back up again. It's just it just doesn't work that way, especially when we have no idea when the future date will occur. And that's the quote. They also can't work on something if it'll never see the light of day. It's bad for business.
Makes sense.
Apparently, on a forum somewhere. Oh, I'm dropping my phone with my notes on. Someone asked if they could make a new level and like new characters that doesn't have anything to do with the film, and they can't for some reason. The only thing they can do is focus on bugs and maintenance. So I looked at this news article in particular because we all bought Friday the 13th not long ago, apart from you.
Yeah, most of us did.
Simon, if you're watching this, or if you do end up watching this, he bought the game and we still haven't played it. We haven't played it since he downloaded it.
That's why I didn't buy it.
We all know it's a good game, and he's the only person that hasn't played it. So now, because Jay here hasn't downloaded the game, whenever we're on and Simon's like, "Oh yeah, let's go on Friday the 13th," I'm like, "Well, we can't because Jay's here." Jay hasn't got it. And then he gets all RC because he spent £8 on a game and he can't play it. It was on offer. That's why we all got it.
Yeah, it was on offer. Yeah.
So what do you think of that?
I've seen, they were saying like even if whoever wins the legal battle, they still couldn't do anything because like obviously it's quite a linear idea. Like maybe there's the there's the other films that came out surrounding Jason and what have you, like maybe like a Jason X.
I'm not familiar with the whole Jason lore. I've not
That's
seen
another
the
thing
films. I've only seen Freddy vs. Jason.
That's another thing that they might. I mean, that's another thing they could do is either bring in Freddy, or as like an external character, like an addition.
Yeah.
But it is a difficult thing to progress with because of, and then obviously you've got the likes of people that won't be familiar with the Friday the 13th franchise.
Yeah. Like me.
Yeah, well, exactly. Like that's the thing that they could maybe do, like all this work and then not even release it, and it just doesn't. It's not feasible.
Yeah. That's what they're saying. Like they can't just work on a new map, for example, a new area. Like because isn't there always in Manhattan or something? So they couldn't do like a New York map. Because I imagine that, for example, would take a lot of doing because New York isn't small. And not only that, the game itself isn't very stable as is. So if they built a small section of New York, or a small urban area and called it New York, and had it sitting there for ages, they're not going to make any money specifically coming back from that to pay the devs. So they've just given up, haven't they? Well, they haven't just given up. They've just gone, well, we don't know when this court case is ending. It's going to take us a long time for them to get it sorted. And the game's only getting less popular by the day as is.
That's another thing. Obviously, you got it on sale. Like people aren't going to pay. Like the DLC that they bring out, would it be a case of being somewhat free, or would it be?
Exactly.
If they weren't bringing anything new out for it, would it be a case of having to give it away free, or would it be monetized? Or
yeah,
that's the only other thing.
Well, yeah, that's it.
I also found, just to add, just lengthen the video out a bit,
There's only
fill it out a bit.
Two main beefy topics this time.
Beefy topics, yeah. If you're familiar with Toe Jam and Earl, a game.
Is that one word?
Toe Jam, yeah, is one word.
And
Earl with the game that released in on the Sega Mega Drive.
Yeah.
Back in way back in the 90s, and it's basically about these two aliens that are alien rappers, and they crash land on Earth. And I've spent hours and hours on this game. Well, apparently they made a Kickstarter in 2015 for a $400,000 Kickstarter.
To get it remade.
to remake it, yeah, and they were successful in getting the money, but obviously the project was delayed a few times in the because it was supposed to release in 2015, but it's finally been a release date. Not a release date, but it's supposed to come out this year.
Oh yeah.
And it's supposed to be like a predecessor of, I think there was three other games. So it's called ToeJam and Earl Back in the Groove.
Oh, so it's like a
And
sequel. It's not a remake.
yeah, it's a sequel, but it'll have all the like original content.
Ooh.
Um,
I'm a big fan of remasters from games that far back. Like, look at Crash Bandicoot, and they're doing Spyro again.
yeah, well, this is like a Mega Roll game, this as well.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to this. This should be quite good. Loads of parodies of 90s culture in it. Continues on from the two sequels of ToeJam and Earl games. So I'm really looking forward to this.
Yeah. I mean, as I say, I didn't even own a Sega Mega Drive. My first console was PS1, and that went PS1, PS2, 360, PlayStation 4. Well, Xbox One, then PlayStation 4, and now PC and PlayStation 4.
Yeah, I think it was actually Adult Swim that Adult Swim Games that was actually starting to be the publisher, but it's a company called the Human Nature Studios self-publishing the game.
Huh.
But yeah, I
It's
suppose.
technically like an indie project, then, isn't it?
Well, that's it. Yeah, obviously it's an old game. No one's gonna. You'd have to be quite indie to attempt to take it on. But I think that on its day it was quite a popular game for the Mega Drive.
Yeah. Well, there we have it. 17 minutes. Hopefully, I know for a fact there'll be more of us next week, so the video would be bigger, longer, better, faster, stronger, and all that. Yeah, can't even like scrolling through that news app I mentioned. I can't even see anything like worth even mentioning the title of. At the moment, everything's like, oh wait, State of Decay 2's first DLC pack out now on Xbox One and PC. For some reason, this has come up as a Wii U subject on this app. Following a successful debut month, Xbox has released the first DLC pack for its Xbox One/PC zombie survival game, State of Decay 2. The Independence pack is available to purchase now and gives players access to an assortment of patriotic items and gear, including vehicles, weapons, and more. Those who purchase the Independence pack will receive 3 Independence Day themed vehicles, the Pyrohawk Burninator, and the Meat Wagon. Additionally, players will get a trio of melee weapons, the Freedom Ringer, Grillmeister, and Barbecue Fork, and 2 long-range weapons, Prio Launcher and Starshank Launcher. Alright then. That is £4.19.
Yeah, I don't know if you've seen it. Have you heard any news on what the next month's PlayStation Plus games are?
What, July? I have,
Yeah,
actually.
July, yeah.
That's a thing we can talk about. Yay!
Yeah, they look quite good.
Content!
Yeah!
It's Heavy Rain and...
Yeah.
I can't remember the other one.
It's a game called Absolver.
Absolver?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And you can still get Call of Duty Black Ops 3 until I think the 11th of July. Yeah. Mid-month, didn't it?
I'm sure Heavy Rain as well is a remastered version, so that should be good.
Yeah, it's the PS4 version and not the PlayStation 3 version.
I mean,
the makers of Become Human, Detroit Become Human, they made that game as well.
Yeah, when it came out, I was looking forward to it. It looked like really good, and now I can obviously get it.
Yeah.
Which is always good.
Yeah, because didn't you lend it to a friend and then never got it back?
Yeah. Shocking.
At least everything now is digitally backed up. But then again,
that's it.
But
yeah.
If you don't have the disc, you can't play it.
There's actually a new thing as well with PlayStation Plus that they're announcing that between now and September 25th, PlayStation Plus members who sign up or renew a PlayStation Now membership will get 3-month subscription for $30. So they get it reduced.
For $30? Eh? What? It's 15.
Well, $30 or whatever it works out to in UK currency.
3 months is about 15 quid.
That works out about right, yeah. Then so apparently it was $45, and now it's only 30.
Huh.
But obviously the PlayStation are obviously looking into keeping people in the PlayStation Plus thing. But yeah, it's got like PlayStation 2 games on there, like
Yeah.
Red Dead Redemption, Fallout New Vegas, the 3 Uncharted games, Until Dawn, God of War 3, Killzone. You know, pretty good games.
Yeah. On back onto the PlayStation Plus thing, you can get Rayman 3 HD, Deception 4, The Nightmare Princess, Space Overlord, Zero Escape, Zero Time Dilemma. The first 2 being PlayStation 3 games, and the last 2 being PlayStation Vita games. 3 months for just $29.99. Normal price for 3 months is $45.
Yeah, that's what confused me. I didn't think it was that expensive, but
No, how much is it in England? I thought it was always like 15 quid, wasn't it? Because it's only like 50 quid to get your year. Yeah, it's 11th of July, Black Ops 3. How much is it on PlayStation? Are you Googling it?
trying. Yeah, 7 days free trial.
£32.99 on CD keys for 12 months. That is a fucking bargain, that. That's not, obviously, from the store.
Thing is, the PlayStation Now you can play on your PlayStation, on your PC and what have you.
PlayStation Now?
Yeah.
Oh, can you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, anyway, that's that. The video is over.
The video is over.
I hope you've enjoyed our stuff. Did you buy any Steam games in the Steam Summer Sale? Do you care about Friday the 13th and the PlayStation crossover stuff? And will you subscribe to my Twitch channel?
Yeah.
Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed.
$12.99.
If you have enjoyed, please like and subscribe. We get one of these video game videos out every week.
I'll try to when we have more people to
Yeah.
play with.
I am struggling getting this out every week because obviously I'm the only person that can edit, and I'm struggling. Especially after my cock up last week, where I thought I made it public and it was actually unlisted, and. But anyway, yeah, thanks for watching. Peace.
Peace.